Hello everyone, welcome to the class of science. Our topic is the parts of plant and their functions. A plant body consists of two main parts, that is a shoot system and a root system. Root system is a part of plant that remains below the ground. There are mainly two types of roots. First is taproot and second is fibrous root. Taproot is the main root. For examples, carrot, radish. Fibrous roots are the group of roots. For example, rice, grass, wheat, etc. Now we will discuss about the functions of the root. There are mainly four functions of a root. First is absorption, second is conduction, third is fixation, and fourth is storage of food. Absorption. Root absorbs minerals, nutrients and water from the soil that help a plant to grow. Second is conduction. When root absorb nutrients, minerals and water from the soil, it got conducted to all parts of a plant. Next is fixation. Root help a plant to fix at a place. Next is storage of food. Like I already said, we eat different root as a food. For example, carrot, radish, turnip, wheat, rice, etc. Our next part of a plant is shoot system. Shoot system is a part of plant that remains above the ground. It bears many parts. First, we will discuss about the stem. Stem is the long and cylindrical structure of a plant that bears branches, leaves, flowers, and fruits. Soft and green stem of a plant are called herbaceous stem, and hard and thick stem of a plant are called woody stem. Now we will discuss about the function of a stem. Functions of a stem are mainly three. First is conduction, second is support, and third is storage of food. Conduction. In conduction, the stem holds fruit, flower, leaves. All the nutrients and minerals that a stem gets from the root get transported and conducted to all parts of the plant. Next, support. A stem support a plant, help us to be straight. Third is storage of food, i.e. we eat many stem as a food. For example, potato, ginger, etc. Sugarcane we also eat is a stem. The next part is the leaf. In leaf, there is a green pigment present and it is called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll helps plant to make their food. Now, we will discuss about the functions of a leaf. First is exchange of gases. Tiny pores are present in the leaves that are called stomata. With the help of stomata, plants inhale carbon dioxide and exhale oxygen. Next is photosynthesis. With the help of chlorophyll present in the leaves, sunlight gets from the sun and carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and water from the roots. Plants prepare their food, and this process is called photosynthesis. We can summarize it as carbon dioxide plus water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll gives glucose and oxygen. Animals use oxygen released by the plants, and plants use carbon dioxide released by the animals or the human beings. The next part is flower. Flower is the colorful part of the plant, and when a seed germinates, first it carries root, then stem, then leaves, and after that it carries flowers. Flower help us in reproduction. Flower has main four parts: sepals, petals, stamen, pistil. Sepal is a green color part from which we hold a flower. Petals are the colorful part of a plant from bud they are created. Then stamen. Stamen consists of two parts, anther and filament. They both are called male reproductive part of a plant. Fourth is pistil. Pistil consists style, stigma and ovary, and all three are called female reproductive part of a flower. Anther consists pollen grains. Butterfly attracts petals that are very colorful, and butterflies take pollen grains from the anther to the stigma. I can show you that. The flower diagram. Butterfly carry pollen grains from the anther to the stigma, and from the stigma, with the help of style, they get into the ovary, and in ovary ovules are present. Ovules and the pollen grains get fused with each other and they produce seeds. And ovary as a whole become a fruit. That's how reproduction in the flower took place. The last part of a plant body is the fruits and the seeds. We eat many fruits that we get from the plant, that are mango, apple, watermelon, papaya, etc. And seed may be 1, 2, 4 and many that we get from a single fruit. For example, 1 seed is present in the mango, 4 seeds are present in the apple, and many seeds are present in the watermelon and papaya. That's it.